Hello friends, this is Santosh Bangar. I'm a consultant psychiatrist working at Global Hospital Parel, Mumbai, and I have my own private practice at Kim's Corner where I mainly see geriatric population. I also do home visits for the senior citizens. Now, today I'm going to discuss the most challenging issue for the whole community, alcohol consumption, and what effect it has got on our physical and mental health. Alcohol, as you know, is consumed widely. It's a social lubricant, as we call it. So people drink for a variety of reasons. India is amongst the highest consumer of alcohol and mainly whiskey in the whole world. Part of that is because of the sheer population. And there are certain states which consume more alcohol than others. So what are the effects of alcohol? Or before that, let's talk about why does one drink? Now, as I said earlier, there are lots of different reasons. The common ones are just to feel part of the crowd or be more socially acceptable. Some people drink it as a stress buster. So if you're stressed at work, you may have or go for a drink with your friends. Some people drink to get rid of sleep problems or get rid of their depression. More so, alcohol is also consumed to get rid of the anxiety or the shyness or the phobias people suffer from. So the reason could be anything. And gradually, as one drinks alcohol, the effect and the dose required to get the same effect increases with time. So the person develops tolerance to the effect of the alcohol. And with time, the number of drinks consumed or the days one drinks also increases at the expense of the impact on social, occupational, and personal life. So alcohol can be considered as a slow poison to the whole body, including the brain and other organs. Now let's look at what are the main effects of alcohol on the physical health. So it can affect the liver. So liver goes through the stages of fatty liver, alcoholic hepatitis, and finally alcoholic cirrhosis, which basically means shrinking and scarring of the liver. A lot of people end up having liver cirrhosis and they need liver transplant because of the damaged liver. Other organs in the body are affected as kidney, heart. Alcohol is responsible for various cancers, for example, of the mouth, the esophagus, the stomach, the prostate, bladder, kidney, so on and so forth. Now, how does alcohol affect the brain or the mind? As I said earlier, a person who drinks gradually increases the amount of alcohol, so he develops tolerance to the effect and the impact of alcohol. And then the person gets hooked on or dependent on alcohol. So alcohol changes the brain structure. So there is what we call as shrinkage of the brain or atrophy of the brain. So a person who is aged say 30, who has been drinking heavily, may appear or his brain may appear to be of a person who is 50. So this is just an example. Then alcohol causes memory problems, or what we call as alcohol blackouts, alcohol dementia. It could be because of the head injury one has under the influence of alcohol. Alcohol is a major problem for road traffic accidents when it comes to driving. And the government has rightly put stringent measures on people who drink and drive. Okay, so that is one of the effects of alcohol on the brain. Now, a person who is depressed may resort to drinking as his or her own antidepressant. And gradually, as the person starts drinking, they may become depressed as well. So it's a two-way relationship. Alcohol also affects the sleep of the person, and it ruins the whole sleep cycle. And once the person wants to give up alcohol, they have difficulty falling asleep or suffer from insomnia. So what can be done? First is, person who develops alcohol problem needs to understand that they are having a problem. So in other words, they must have some understanding or insight into the problem or the disorder. Now, if the person is not having this or is not motivated, then it is very difficult to help such a person, as with any other disease. But there are certain things that I could advise you today of what we call as harm minimization or controlled drinking. So the simple measures can help a person who is seriously considering giving up alcohol or reducing the consumption. So the first tip would be to keep the track of what is consumed, how many units a person drinks in a typical night out or a typical setting with a friend, or if you are drinking alone. Because number of units, there is a permissible limit of alcohol above which there is serious impact on mental and physical health. Then once you start drinking, do not drink on empty stomach, because if you drink on empty stomach, alcohol is absorbed very rapidly and it can lead you to alcohol intoxication within no time. And each person's capacity to metabolize alcohol by the liver is different. So it is advisable to eat before you drink. Also drink plenty of water, so that will dilute the amount of alcohol you are consuming. Sensible option is to dilute your drink as well, or to have lesser amount of alcohol than your usual and drink it over a prolonged period of time. Sipping your drink slowly, and that will only last longer. So you are having a glass in your hand, so your friends are not going to say, hey buddy, why are you not drinking, or what's the matter with you. So that will show them that yes, you are drinking, and you will also feel part of the party, as it were. Okay, then setting goals. So if a person wants to quit alcohol or kick the habit, then you should have realistic goals, and you should be very serious achieving and sticking to those goals. So that would include lifestyle measures as well. So you need to have a healthy lifestyle measure. That would include sleeping on time, having a routine, getting up at a particular time, going to office, working, coming back, eating meals, and staying stress free, or resorting to some healthy stress busting mechanism like meditation, yoga, music, or even dance. Playing a sport like swimming or any other games will also help you to de-stress yourself. If one is serious about giving up their alcohol habits, there are medications, there is talking therapy available, and you can get yourself checked up by your doctor, consult a psychiatrist who can help you with these medications and explain to you in greater details how they help and what sort of counseling or talking therapy you can find helpful. Some people resort to going into a rehabilitation setting or a rehab program. Those are very few and far in a busy city like Mumbai, and also it comes with a cost. But if you speak to your psychiatrist, they may guide you, and we do have lots of facility at our hospital if you are keen to give up drinking. Okay, so you can come and speak to me if you wish to give up your alcohol habits or any other habits like smoking, and I'll be very happy to help you. That's all from me today. Goodbye. Thank you.